I love this city. I love playing as a Met. I love being a Met. For me, this is family and this is home. I just want to be the best I can be for hopefully 162 plus.
Pete Alonso joining us from the New York Mets. We're at Mets camp today. How you doing, Pete?
Great. Yeah, just got off the field taking BP and some ground balls, but yeah, I feel great.
That's rude. That's rude, AJ.
Dude, he's like soaking wet. He came over and I was like, damn.
That's fine. Hey, we work hard. Work hard in spring.
So listen, do you know what I saw today? First thing I saw, Carlos Mendoza, their manager, hitting cutoff and relay fungos, and these dudes were getting after it.
Yeah.
Like after it.
Yeah, I mean, Mendy's, so I didn't know this, but he used to be an infield coordinator. He's actually really sick with the fungo. Throws great BP as well, but he's in it. He's full hands-on. I love that.
And goatee.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little change of pace, but I mean,
I don't like the goatee. I don't like the goatee.
Well,
he doesn't look as handsome with it.
Hey, agree to disagree. I think he looks sick. He looks awesome
Yeah,
with it.
but he does throw a good BP. Are you going to allow him to be your BP pitcher? Like, is this something that you're – because you don't got to suck up for playing time. That you're decent on that.
Hey, I just go out there whenever they tell me to hit. If they say I'm in Group 1 or Group 2, that's where I hit. So whoever's throwing –
You'll hit anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, by the way, so the Yankees are – no, Scott, the Yankees are here today, right? So Aaron Boone was out on the field, and I think it's the first time he's probably seen Mendy since, the hire, he's hired in a Mets uniform. And I went up to him and I was like, hey, Booney, what do you think? And he's just like, we're not allowed, we're not allowed to do it. And they're not. So Mendy, he's anti-Yankee now. He's got the goatee, and he's kind of rubbing it in Booney's face a little bit today.
You should thank him though, Pete. You know what Aaron Boone said last year when he got the job officially, how he's the most well-trained guy who's ever not been officially a manager because Booney got kicked out like 1 billion times last year. So Mendoza got to manage like a quarter of the games, right?
Hey, no comment on that. But being with Mendy so far in camp, it's been awesome. I mean, he runs a tight ship. He expects a lot out of the guys. Doesn't matter the pecking order where you're at on the totem pole. He expects excellence, and that's what you want from a leader. That's what you want from your skipper, and he's been great so far. I mean, it's been really great having him manage these games, but I'm really excited to see how we progress through the rest of spring training and get to the beginning parts of the season. So it's definitely something I'm really looking forward to. It's been a great experience playing under him so far.
All right, the little bit that you've known him, he's kind of, he's quiet, but he's a confident leader. The way I would talk about him, he's not loud and boisterous. I'm going to set the over-under at 30 games. Is he thrown out before 30 games or after 30 games? When's his first ejection?
I don't know. That's a good. I don't know. I mean, it depends on. I mean, anything can happen in baseball. It could happen opening day, or it could happen never. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about baseball. So, yeah, I don't know. But I'd be interested to see that side if that were to come out. But hopefully everything goes accordingly, and it's status quo, and no one gets tossed from any games.
Okay, let's get to the real questions now. Enough about your manager. Let's talk about you for a second here. Have they approached you, and when are you signing this extension? Because you're an orange and blue guy. Florida, and now the Mets. So you can't leave the orange and blue. You have to stay in it. I mean, everything in your house at this point has to be orange and blue.
Well, I've had the same wardrobe since I signed my national letter of intent in high school, which was 2012. So yeah, I've had the same wardrobe for a while, but honestly, I love this city. I love playing as a Met. I love being a Met. And this team, it's the personality of the guys in the clubhouse, the staff, and the coaches. It's just been, for me, this is family and this is home. So I'm just sitting back and listening, and I just want to be the best I can be for hopefully 162 plus. And I'd love to help make this. I'd love to help this team get to the playoffs. Just play my part, have the best 4 at-bats I can every single day, or 4 or 5 at-bats, catch the ball, throw the ball, run the bases well, and be a good teammate. I just want to help this team get to the playoffs and then play as hard as I can. And obviously, whoever we're facing, survive and advance in October. But I just want to be the best I can be every day. And I mean, it's an honor and a blessing. It's a blessing to be here, and it's been, I've had my best memories here as a Met in my entire career. So it's been, I mean, not just like pro side, college, little league, high school, like all my baseball memories, like my best ones have been here as a New York Met. And it's a really special place to my family and I.
We always talk about pending free agents, dudes that are like their free agent year. Like there's a little more motivation too in that free agent year. I know you're going to give
He's going to hit 50 this year.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you sit there and you go, okay, maybe there's more pressure? Or do you sit there and go, hey, you know what? I haven't been a selfish player my entire career. Maybe this is a year that I need to be selfish so that I can put the best foot forward.
Well, I think that's the wrong word. I think for me, I just need to honestly just play my part. That's really it. Play my part, play my role within the team. Because every guy, no matter where you are in the roster, like everyone needs to do their own role well in order for the group to succeed. And for me, like my role is to play the best first base I possibly can, impact the game the best I can at the plate and on the bases, and be a great teammate. Those are my only responsibilities, and I want to help impact the game in a positive way and have a positive impact on my teammates and just create and foster great relationships with people in the clubhouse and the staff. Like I just want to continue to be who I am as a player and not really try and be anything more or less than I am. I just want to be myself and impact the game whenever I can in a positive way.
Has anybody ever said to you you're a bad teammate?
No.
I can't imagine anybody. Maybe Francisco has, who just walked in. By the way, he might have said you're a bad teammate because you're taking his time right now, but I can't imagine anybody has ever said Pete Alonso is a bad teammate.
No one's ever told me that. No.
Even Bader back in college?
No. That guy. Yeah, he hosted me on my official visit when I was a rising freshman, and I was very fortunate enough to play with him for 2 years, and we were actually locker mates. So he was like an older brother figure, veteran figure that helped me out in college a lot.
Did you tear up a little when you were like, oh shit?
Oh, I didn't tear up, but I was excited. That's for sure.
Oh, what's wrong with tearing up? What's wrong with tearing up? You're a man. You can cry.
Like you can
I've
let
cried
out
on
some
a
tears.
baseball field before. That's fine.
Was when you lost?
What?
When you lost?
No.
The World Series?
I did cry then, and then I did cry after hitting 53.
I was there.
Yeah.
I called it. We talked about it.
You did call that.
That's right.
You called that game. But I was stoked. I was really stoked, and I mean, it's playing in the big leagues with a guy that you grinded with in college and really sacrificed a lot, and you had to perform at a high level just to have a chance. Easy there, buddy.
Hey, I don't want to break your back.
To be able to come from a place where you're just wanting a chance to get into professional baseball, and then we're both big leaguers together on the same team. It's a really special moment.
All right, let's finish strong here, Pete. I mean, you went internationally viral last year when you were on this show for the first time for mistiming your coffee. I wanted to get a follow-up on what you saw from the response there, because we haven't had you on the show since then. And I will just tell you this, the amount of fans that baseball picked up internationally, if you just look at accounts like the ESPN account and all of those other like massive accounts that are out there, the aggregators, there were people like, I don't even watch baseball, but this guy's now my hero. I'm watching the Mets.
Everybody connects with it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, hey, there's plenty of human aspects to the game of baseball. I'll leave it at that.
But he was mad. I said I was going to grab him a cup of coffee, but he was mad. He's like, that would have been so pro. But I was like, I didn't want you to mistime it.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been great. It would have been great. It would have been funny.
The whole time you just sipping coffee on doing your interview, just sipping coffee. You got to get a coffee sponsorship, something out of that.
Yeah, I mean, That's fine. Hey, just like we're talking on a morning show. That'd be if we had a couple. If I had a cup of coffee, that'd have been nice.
I like this bag.
Little Joe.
Last thing I'll say, and then I know Lindor's coming up. So you know how our game, in my mind, sometimes gets so analytical that someone will break down every single component of what's going on in the sport, right? So there were probably people that were looking at that homer at that time going, oh, he was sitting first pitch slider, and that's because this guy throws this percentage, this, and it was like, nah, actually, he just had to go.
And I mean, that's the thing. Like, as many analytical things that are out there, there's a ton of human element in the game still. Like, I mean, we're still out there, and there's definitely human thoughts and human reactions to things. So that's definitely one of those.
Keep doing you, Pete. Great to see you. Grab your bat back from AJ's being a punk, and
35,
the rest of spring
37, by the way.
No, it's a trainer. It's a trainer.
35 inches, 37 ounces, by the way.
Woo.
Get you some of this, Kratz.
Well, you don't know what to do with that. You were just slapping the ball all over the place, AJ. Take it away.
It would go too far.
Back to the man. That's a man's bat, and he cries on TV. So there's that extra man status.
Well, thank you guys. I appreciate you, and let's go Mets.
Hey everybody, be sure to like and subscribe for more content.
We're back here every weekday, all year long, so do not miss an episode.
The videos are coming in all day. Here's another video you might enjoy.
Baseball the way it should be covered.